Tottenham learned devastating cost of Premier League relegation after Leeds draw. Tottenham Hotspur face the prospect of a devastating cost if they suffer relegation from the Premier League. Tottenham Hotspur moved a further point clear of the relegation zone with their 1-1 draw with Leeds United on Monday night in the Premier League. It now means Spurs are just 2 points clear of West Ham, who occupy the final relegation spot, with just 2 games remaining in the season, which means that their future in the English top flight is still in the balance. However, they do control their fate at this point. Fans of the club will still be fearful that they could suffer relegation from the Premier League for the first time in their history, albeit not the first time they have suffered relegation from the top flight of England. Now, a financial expert has detailed how relegation to the Championship could impact Spurs, as Stefan Borson on the Room Where It Happened podcast explained that could cost the club about £145 million in just one season. Borson said, "It's that double whammy of not just relegation, but also no UEFA revenue next season. You're going to lose £100 million on UEFA, you're going to lose £75 million on the domestic. 200 million quid in 1 year. The current year of broadcast is at £200 million. That's going to drop down to £55 million. That's a loss of £145 million. Meanwhile, the touchline on X has claimed that the impact could potentially be worse than Borson has claimed, estimating that there could be £250 million in revenue overnight. They back their claim up due to the loss in TV revenue, while there would be no Champions League money with a loss in matchday fees, while a sponsorship clause could kick in, resulting in less money being given to the club. Now, the positive news for Spurs fans is that at the minute they are outside the relegation zone, knowing that if they match or better West Ham's results in the final 2 games of the season, they will be safe. Roberto De Zerbi's side will travel to Chelsea next, a tough fixture despite the Blues struggling in recent weeks, with their focus solely on the FA Cup this weekend. While on the final day of the season they will host Everton, with the Toffees aiming to be in with a chance of qualifying for Europe next season, so it could be a tough prospect for Spurs. A potential saving grace for them is that West Ham have 2 tough fixtures too, as they travel to face Newcastle United next before, on the final day, hosting Leeds at the London Stadium.